So, have you ever heard of Scotch whiskey or Swiss chocolates having special protection because of where they're made? That's a perfect way to introduce geographical indications.
Totally. It's wild how something as simple as a name can mean so much. Like, you can't call just any sparkling wine champagne unless it's from that region in France. That's the power of a geographical indication. It links the product to a particular place and its unique qualities.
Exactly. It's more than just branding. It's a legal badge that says, hey, this really comes from here, and you can expect certain qualities.
And I think it's fascinating that it's not only about food. Even things like Basmati rice or Darjeeling tea are protected based on where and how they're produced.
Building on that, you know what's interesting? These indications help protect both the producers and the consumers. If someone in another country tries to sell regular chocolate as Swiss chocolate, that could really confuse buyers.
Yeah, and it's not just confusion. It can actually be deceptive. I read about companies trying to cash in on a place's reputation by faking the origin. That's why laws exist to regulate this stuff.
Right. And the law spells out that only goods truly originating from that region can use the name. Without this, the whole system would fall apart. Imagine cheap Scotch coming from who knows where.
That makes me think about coffee too. Imagine if every random coffee brand started calling their blend Blue Mountain. It would totally mess up what that name means.
That actually reminds me, how does India handle this legally? There's the Geographical Indications of Goods Act, right?
Exactly. The GI Act came in 1999. It lays down the rules for registering these products and says who gets to use a geographical name. Once a product is registered, only authorized producers can use that name on their goods.
So if someone tries to use a protected name without being from that region, they're in trouble under the Act?
Absolutely, they can face lawsuits, and consumers are protected from getting tricked. The Act even sets up a registrar and an appellate board to handle disputes and decide who can use what.
Last week, we got stuck on who actually gets to register these indications. Is it just one company, or can a group do it?
Great question. It's usually an association of producers, like a group of tea growers or rice farmers. They become the registered proprietors, and they're allowed to authorize other producers in their region as registered users.
So, it's not about one business monopolizing the name, but protecting everyone in that region who meets the standards.
Exactly, and the registry keeps track of everyone authorized. Otherwise, you'd have all sorts of random companies using the name without maintaining the quality.
Funny you say that. What actually happens if someone fakes it or misuses a geographical indication?
The penalties are pretty serious. If you infringe on a GI, you could face jail for 6 months to 3 years, plus fines anywhere from 50,000 to 2 lakh rupees. It's meant to send a strong message.
That's no joke. And I guess it really puts pressure on producers to stick to the standards, not just for legal reasons, but to maintain that reputation.
Absolutely, because if quality drops, the whole point of the indication is lost. Plus, the registration has to be renewed after 15 years, so producers keep being held accountable.